Hello and welcome to the Ching Cafe. My name is Belinda Dubston, and as always, it is great to have you on the channel or on the podcast. Thank you for joining me, and thank you to all those who share and provide feedback on your experiences of working with these I Ching overviews week by week, month by month. It really means the world to me to hear how you're working with it and making wonderful breakthroughs. On that note, 2 weeks in a row of exactly the same weekly overview. So how has your breakthroughs been? Have you made those decisions? Have you taken action? Have you gone and chosen the radical path? And of course, the wonderful bounty that the I Ching has put before us as a result of making those decisions finally. So let's have a look at the week commencing Monday, the 16th of September. Remember, always our context is the overview for the month. This month, September, it is decrease, cutting back, reducing expenses, taking off our desks the things that don't belong there, getting to the bare bones laser focus of what it is that's really, really important, because it's preparing us for a movement forward to come. This week, we start the week with the hexagram number 9, the small Tames. And this is the first time on this channel we've had number 9. And this hexagram tells us the story of dealing with a whole variety of little details. You can visualize this state of change, this influence that we're being focused on for this week, as growing crops or rearing animals. Lots of little crops, lots of sheep or cattle or chickens or pigs, whatever you are raising. And we are being challenged this week to focus on looking after all the small little things. That's why this hexagram is called the small Tames, because it's the small thing that tames us. Think about a large container ship or any kind of yacht. It's the anchor, the small thing that holds that ship in position. And that is the idea for this week. We have to pay attention to and focus on the small things, the details, and care and nurture and deal with each little detail, each cow, pig, plant, as it comes into us over the week. This is about nurturing and caring for the little, so that the little may accumulate to be the great. And it's not yet a time of great inflow and explosions and thunderbolts and lightning. No, it's a time of caring and nurturing for the small. Taking care of the little things in our life, in our business, and just dealing with it one thing at a time. It can feel like there's a whole lot of little unrelated things that are coming to us all at once, and we just have to deal with one thing at a time, sift through, unpack, and work through one little detail at a time. But nurturing and caring for all those little things. Every cow is important. Every plant is important. We care and nurture those like a farmer would. Now we have 4 changing lines this week. Okay. There are some schools of thought in the I Ching that says once you've got more than 3 lines, there is so much energy. We've gone over the tipping point. 4 out of 6 lines, right? We are so into this energy that we are really barreling into the outcome hexagram. And there is some good merit in there. So I'm going to go through the 4 changing lines very briefly. What that means is almost every single day, a day and a bit, we are barreling into a new electric movement forward in this week. It's going to feel like a busy week with lots of shifts that take place for us. So just prepare for that and understand as it comes what that might feel like. The great news is all 4 changing lines are positive movements forward, are opportunities to connect and help us rear these animals and look after the crop. So that is really something wonderful for us to focus on. The first is we were lost in details. We felt lost in the details. Now we have clarity. So as we get out the week, where there has been confusion through a whole variety of details and unrelated things, boom, we go into a moment of clarity and we move through that. Line 2 kicks in, being led out of confusion into order by a leash around our neck. So they talk about taking the cow with a leash or a horse or a bridle and being pulled to where we need to be into a place of order and clarity out of a cloud of confusion we've been. So That means something's going to help us, pull us forward by the yoke, pull us out of the confusion and pull us into the clarity we need, where we can see things and all these details in perspective. Changing line in the 5th position. Boom, here comes the next one. This says the connection is open to connect us to people around us, and we should engage with the people around us. And according to the I Ching, use our neighbor's affluence. Okay, that means leverage the value and the wealth of the people around you. This is not taking their stuff. This is about leveraging what your neighbors and your network has to offer you. Okay, so this might be drawing on the help, advice, recommendations of people around you and leveraging that. They're wanting to help you. They're wanting to create that connection. So leverage that. That might be a networking opportunity, a referral. Leverage the wealth that's in your network. They're wanting to help you create that connection. And the 4th changing line in the 6th position says, the rain has come. Keep planting, keep moving forward, but the rain has come, the bounty has come. Just stay focused on what you're there to do. Keep planting. Don't go crazy with big new projects. Just keep doing what you're doing. The rain has come to nurture those plants. Yay! Wonderful energy to round out the last changing line. And then as we finish up the week, we evolve the state of change very quickly into the outcome hexagram, which is hexagram 15, modesty. This is a hexagram that's all about being humble, being measured and balanced, and refers to that idea of the meek shall inherit the earth. So whatever is high, look at the hexagram, you can see it is earth above mountain, right? Earth fills up the holes where mountain has valleys and levels the playing fields. So whatever is high and mighty and pride gets leveled, the ego gets leveled, and whatever is low and humble gets lifted up. So our focus for this week is taking care of all these details, nurturing and growing all the things that we are responsible for, doing it with love and care, following this process of change. We're being led to where we need to get to, and being humble and mild and focused and grounded in this day-to-day reality that we are in. In your business, in your personal life, this is really asking us to take care of the little things, one by one, and asking for help from the neighbors, leveraging our networks, working towards planting the crops, creating the bounty. The rain's coming. Be humble, be focused, be balanced and moderate in your thoughts and deeds and actions. Demonstrate humility. And that is what we're being asked to pay attention to this week. Well, after 2 weeks of hectic decision making, it seems like the repercussions of those decisions are now flowing. And if we just stay humble and true and focusing on rearing our animals, the things around us, our beautiful plants, our crops that we have been nurturing and caring for, we will move forward as we need to. And remember to catch us on Instagram and Facebook for a daily story inspiring you with the I Ching and with change every day. Wishing you an amazing week of clarity, agility, and of course, mastery. See you soon.